Hi, I'm Nathan Riddle, and welcome to KrawlZone.tv. Thank you for joining us for our premiere episode, and we thought what better way to start things off than to broadcast from King of the Hammers. We're here with Charlene Bauer of Bauer Motorsports Media, and Charlene, you've been here the whole week. What have you thought about King of the Hammers?
I have. You know, King of the Hammers is absolutely one of my favorite events. It's just amazing how I got here on Friday. There was a little bit of structure to town, and you just watch it build up over the entire week where, you know, there's over 10,000 plus people here. There's rigs everywhere, and I love the street system. I'm like, yeah, well, I live on ARB Parkway. So turning the desert into a town, and then let's add racing on top of it. I mean, really, what more can you ask for? Gather all your, 5,000 closest friends around the campfire and just have a great time.
Have a great time.
I'm from Concord, California, which is up by the Bay Area, and it's about a 10-hour drive towing. I started building a buggy in my garage, took a year. So I actually didn't pay my mortgage for 9 months, and I almost had my house repoed to afford the buggy, and then the bank worked with me, so I got to keep my house, so it all worked out. Kind of built it around coming down here and going fast in the desert and going and hit some cool trails too, I did the last chance qualifier yesterday, and ended up getting third place overall, so it's pretty good. I get to start number 13, lucky number 13 tomorrow.
Excellent.
So it should be fun. Looking forward to it.
My brother and I compete together, do the Cal Rock series, and we've been doing King of the Hammers for the last 3 years down here. We qualified in a Stampede race, the Ultra 4 Stampede up in Reno, and had a bunch of heat issues. Coming down here, I said there's no way that we're going to go down there with the same coolant system we had, so we talked with Griffin, and they hooked us up with the right radiator for it, and then we got a heat exchanger for the transmission, a fluid-to-fluid cooler for the tranny. We ended up getting some BF Goodrich tires, and just night and day from what we were using. We were using a big old Balloonie 42, and these things are 39.5s, built for going fast in the desert. And they stick to the rock still. We've been really, really impressed with these tires.
Been going through, testing, tuning, getting out here driving, and adding more stuff to the car. And it seems, we just keep finding one more thing that helps us go a little faster. So.
You've built this by hand, is that correct?
That's correct. This rig has been built by hand. There's some junkyard parts, there's some good parts, there's a little mixture of everything. It's a 6-liter Vortec engine, 4L60E automatic into an Atlas 5-to-1. The axles are junkyard axles. We have a 14 bolt in the rear that's shaved and a Dana 60 up front. 410 gears, Lincoln locked, spooled. It's a limited budget, but it seems to get it. It seems to do good. It's probably pushing out about 400 horsepower. We're running non-sticky 42-inch IROCs, which is pretty unusual out here, but we actually took apart another rig to kind of build this rig, so that's what we had. Our race is about conserving the rig and just being stoked that we're in it and seeing how far we can get, and hopefully that'll be the finish line.
Excellent. Extreme Machines brought to you by KrawlTech. Visit them at KrawlTech.com.
I decided I need to raise the bar a little bit from the guys I've been running with are pretty damn good, and I wanted to see if we could up the ante just a little bit. So the first step was make it real flexible. It's real flexible. It's electric drive. All the hydraulic cylinders, I can run them electric or with a gas motor. It will go from 5 feet wide to 14 feet wide, from 90-inch wheelbase to 170-inch wheelbase. I can set the belly on the ground and put the tires 2 foot in the air, or I can put the belly of the car 52 inches in the air. So it gives me pretty good flex for anything I want to go around and over. Because right now it's running with electric motors. They're a 10 horse continuous 3-phase electric. They'll put out bursts if they claim 50 horsepower. With satin pedal tires, it'll go from 0 to 35 in 1.5 seconds. It's scary fast for a little bit. The batteries give me the power of a Corvette motor for 5 seconds, is what it amounts to. So I wanted to, just raise the bar the best I could. And this is where I'm at.
Welcome back. We're here at King of the Hammers in Johnson Valley, California. My name is Nathan Riddle and you're watching KrawlZone.tv. King of the Hammers is a race of endurance that combines the speed of desert racing with the thrill and danger of extreme rock crawling. Choosing to protect their vehicles, many teams chose the winch over the fall. Well, it is Saturday morning. The race finished up last night and we are all a little worse for wear, and folks are milling around looking at all the different vehicles and all the damage they took during the race, and it was an exciting race, I'll tell you that. We're here talking with Tim again. We talked to him the other day just before the race. Now that the race is over, tell us some of the highlights of your race yesterday.
You know what? The whole race went pretty good. We had a very few mechanical problems, and probably the highlight though was up here at back door. Everybody's winching and People are, I mean, there was a traffic jam and stuff, and we got up there and just hit the rev limiter, climbed right up it, and those BFGs are sticky, man. Those things are awesome. They'll get you up anything. And then we peeled down there and got a good lead on a bunch of people after back door.
You came in at what place?
18th.
And so you're back for next year?
18th, so yep, that gets us a confirmed spot for next year. And
fantastic. Well, thanks for talking with us, and
thank you.
Congratulations on your place.
There's nobody else that I'd rather hand this to. When we started rock crawling just for fun, Shannon Campbell's always been my idol. He's great for the sport. He's an ambassador. Great man, will help anybody. Shannon, come on, buddy, where you at?
But thank you guys very much. I appreciate everything.
We're here with Shannon Campbell, the winner of King of the Hammers, two-time winner, and you've been just presented a big fat check. What's going through your mind right now?
I got enough money to race next week.
Excellent. So what does it feel like knowing that you're the first two-time champion of King of the Hammers?
Feels good. I've been working on it for the last 2 years and finally got it. It's probably one of the biggest achievements that I've done.
Were there any moments you were worrying about maybe something wasn't going to work right?
The whole race, I usually take off real hard at the beginning and drive way over my head, and just knowing that I can break out to the front and then I can back it off and start taking it easy and just to get to that moment, and then once I got there, I got a flat and it slowed me way down, and then I got another flat, and it was hard to finish. It takes a lot.
I think the one piece that I really want to see, the video I really want to see, is Shannon Campbell passing Jason Shear on backdoor. I just heard that that's amazing, and right there, that's the turning point in that race, because at that point Jason Shear says, I gotta go, and so he started getting on it, and congratulations to Shannon Campbell, our first two-time king of King of the Hammers in 5 years. So that's pretty impressive.
That is impressive. Fantastic.
Yep.
Well, thank you for talking with us.
Hey, no problem.
And we'll see you around.
Yeah, thank you.
This podium right here, that's where the new King of the Hammers is going to be crowned. I'm so excited. KrawlZone.tv. How did that phrase go?